Hi guys, hello, hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome to Candy's Heaven. I know guys, I know it's been so long, over a month since I last did a video for you guys, and I know you've been patient. I know some of you might have forgotten about my channel and all that kind of stuff, but guys, I'm telling you, life has been lifing. Life has been lifing, guys. I remember someone once told me that one day I would be so busy to even take care of myself, to even do things that I love, and I didn't believe that, because I'm always a believer of, if you want to do something, you will create time. If you want to spend some time with your family, you will create time. If you want to spend some time by yourself, you will definitely create time, and I think I wasn't ready for this chapter in my life, but it's here anyway, guys. I've been so busy, a lot has been going on, but regardless of everything, I really thank God for the gift of life, and I hope you guys have been doing well too. Thank you for always being here. Thank you for coming back to watch my new videos, and I hope you get to learn from this video today. If you are new here, welcome to my YouTube channel. Please consider subscribing. Just stop right now and click that subscription button. Just click it, and also turn on the notification bell button so that you'll be able to receive my videos anytime I upload it new. You'll be the first person to always receive, because you'll get a notification. Anyway, a little bit about myself. If you're new here, my name is Mercy. Most people know me by the name Candy. I'm a wife, a mother to 3 babies. All of them are under 10 years old, so I am having a handful, but I love them to bits. In today's video, I'm going to take you on an adventure. My family finally decided to take a visit or a vacation to the big city of New York, a city that never sleeps. So they say, well, we got to experience that and confirm that New York City actually never sleeps. It's busy. Anyway, guys, we live in New York. We live in upstate New York. New York is very, very big. For those who don't know, I get to read about these things sometimes. It has like 60 to 62 counties, I think, and it has over 8 million people generally in all New York. And I mean, you can go read more about it if you love history and all that. So we live in upstate New York. We are like 2 hours away from the main city, and ever since we came here, I think the moment we left that side from the airport coming here, it was the first time and the last time ever going back. My husband normally goes back there for his work and everything and all that, and since for us it's always been here, because everything that we need is definitely here. The shops, the schools, everything. I like that part of this country. Everything you need is in that area. You don't have to cross rivers, to cross mountains, to cross towns to go and look for something that you need. They've designed everything in a way that you can get, I mean, it's all inclusive. I think that's the right word. Our town is all inclusive. Yeah, so we stay here, we enjoy it. I love it. It's so quiet. That's the best part about it. It's suburban, it's so quiet and beautiful, and I love that. I love the city also, but I don't like the crowdedness and I don't like the noise. I don't think I would live with that for a long time. It's a place that you'd want to visit and come back to, a quiet place. Anyway, guys, so today I just want to take you to that adventure of how we got to go to the city, how long we were there, what we did, how it was, what's our review about the places that we visited, and I just want to share with you guys everything about it. Initially, I didn't know I was gonna do this video, because it's been like a month, I think, ever since we went to that place. That was it for me. But I think after checking back and all that, I thought maybe someone out there would find this video helpful, and that is why I'm putting it out there, guys. So I'm gonna share all that juiciness in this one video. I hope you guys are ready, and I hope you're gonna watch until the end so that you guys don't miss out anything. You never know, if you've been planning to come to New York City. Honestly, New York generally has been that place for me from the movies, that I always said I would one day want to visit New York. But I always thought it's difficult because it's termed as the most expensive city in the world, you know. And honestly guys, it is crazily expensive, especially the rent. It is crazily expensive. But you know what, when God places you somewhere, God is always by your side. God never leaves you, and He has a reason why He has placed you in that particular place. That's what I always believe in. So us coming to this side, one, it was a dream come true, and two, I knew that God is with us. Why would God want to place us here and leave us like that, you know? Regardless of the expensiveness and everything that has come with it, we are able to just live well, you know, and trust in God, and of course putting God in everything that we do, and God will definitely be on our side as He is always, you know. I want to share all this with you guys, and hopefully if you're planning to come here, if you are coming here for a conference, if you're coming here to visit family, if you're coming here to live here and you want to visit the city and you don't know where to go, how to plan for it, what to use to get there, all that information I'm gonna share in this video, and I hope you guys are ready because we're gonna start soon. But before then, please subscribe to this channel. Click on the subscription button, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you think about this video, and watch till the end. If you know someone who's planning to come to New York, whether to live or to come as a tourist or to come for work, please do share this video with them, and hopefully it's gonna help someone. So without further ado guys, let's dive into the video. Let's start with the planning. Remember guys, I shared that we have 3 little ones and it's our first time traveling with them on a vacation. Usually we've done it with my husband alone, and so this time we had to go and experience New York City together as a family, and we are planning to do this so many times, just coming along with them, taking them to vacations and all that. I think it's good to make memories together. Of course, I know that sometimes it just has to be the two of you. When it's possible, just tag along the children, let them see the world too. It's beautiful. Anyway, so we wanted to keep things smooth and budget friendly, especially with 3 little ones. So we planned everything for about 3 weeks in advance. So that meant booking our accommodation, finding key spots to visit, and also paying for some of them some tickets in advance online before the trip, which also saved us a lot of time and money. And I totally recommend doing that for places like the Statue of Liberty, the Elsie Island, which I will talk more about in this video. And you can find great deals if you book early. I think that's the beautiful part about booking early. You find discounted rates, and you also get to find very good deals, you know, and good times to choose. When some places, they want you to choose a time when you're visiting the place, and they keep that slot for you. So it's good to just book early. So we decided to drive from upstate New York, which is just about 2 hours, to New York City, and this gave us the flexibility to explore on our schedule and avoid some of those taxi or subway costs. Plus, with kids, it's easier to move at your own pace. One thing that I really like to emphasize on is going to New York City with a car, basically your own car. There are so many ways you can get there. One of the ways that most people use is the train, which is so easy, even those who go to work. So there are train stations in almost every part of different towns. So you just go, drive your car, park it there, board a train, go to New York City, get a train from New York City, and then drive back to your home. You know, it's as easy as that. And that is the most major way people use. Alternatively, you can just go with your car. Most people don't go with this option because they say that it comes with so many challenges. One of the challenges they say is finding parking, because New York City is very crowded. There are a lot of people, a lot of buildings, and if you are new in this area, then you might have major challenges finding places to park and all that. So this was a really tough decision for us to make as a family, because one, going with a train station, we have children, we have bags, and when you're traveling with kids, you have to pack enough clothes, you have big bags, you have food and all that. So it was really tough. We were weighing options. Do we go with a train? What are the challenges? What's the good side about that? Do we go with our car? What are the challenges and what's the benefit? And at the end, we decided to use our car. We said whatever trouble is ahead of us, we are going to deal with it once we are there. So we decided to drive, and it was a beautiful drive to the New York City, just getting to see different views from our car. And also the best part is when you drive with your car, you can be able to stop anywhere you want at any point. If you see a beautiful place on your way to the city, you can stop, view the place, you can stop, use the washroom, you can stop, stretch a bit. That's the beautiful part about driving all the way to the place, if you are coming from upstate New York, that is. So we used our car, and honestly guys, I would say after going through all that, driving there was the easiest, the best, and we didn't have any challenge. One thing about New York City is there are so many parking areas for the public. So like right now, as you can see, we are driving, we were looking for parking. We had just arrived in New York City, so we were driving around looking for parking, and we saw so many of them. If you're keen enough, you will see places either on your right or on your left written public parking. There was so many of them, so we were going and asking how much it is. Well, depending on your pocket, I would say you might say it's costly, and some might say it's not costly. I think one of the cheapest that we found was $32 per hour, depending on how much time you choose to spend in the city, walking around or viewing places or going to places that you had booked. Depending, you can just calculate and then plan for those finances in advance. So we were able to just park somewhere and then move around and check some stuff and then go back, get the car. And after 6 p.m, this is something that you should know also if you're going to New York City with a car. After 6 p.m. in the evening, parking on the roadside is free. So we reached New York at around, I think, 4 p.m. We were going around looking for parking, found one spot that was favorable, parked there for like 1 hour. I think we paid $32, and then we walked around a bit, and then my husband went back, picked the car at 6 p.m, came back and parked the car on the road. After that, we were not paying anything, so it really saved us a lot. So if you want to go there, just go in the evening and then you'll be able to get parking. So the first place we visited was the Rockefeller Center, and I'm gonna tell you guys more about this place. New York City comes alive under the neon light. The streets are bustling with energy and peace, as the city awakens in its vibrant embrace. New York at night, a dazzling sight, a symphony of colors, a mesmerizing rising light. The skyline shimmers like a million stars as the city dances under the moon's soft bars. From Broadway stages to the jazz club sway, the city's rhythm pulsates with a vibrant display. Yellow cabs honking, people rushing by. New York at night, it never says goodbye. New York at night, it never says goodbye. The first place we visited was the incredible Rockefeller Center. I think this is one of the most historical, famous buildings in New York City. This is just me and my boys on top of the Rockefeller Center goofing around, and it was really amazing to be up here. Rockefeller Center was beautiful. It has so many floors. I hear it's beautiful during winter and Christmas. We went over the summer and it was still okay because we wanted to see the views of New York City, the Hudson River, which we would want to definitely get to view. Also, the view is so beautiful. The buildings of New York City are so amazing to look at, and basically just taking photos and taking videos of the place. It was really magical. And if you want to go there, you would want to book online. Go online, search for Rockefeller Center, get a ticket early, book a time. That is one thing that I would want you to do, book a time, and also be there on time whenever you visit the place, because we actually went late and beyond our time. We had booked for morning and we were there by I think 4 o'clock, and we really had hard time, but the lady there at the door was so gracious enough to allow us in. I think it's because of the babies. And then we went there. You would see amazing things, beautiful arts inside where they normally put the big Christmas tree at the Rockefeller Center. It's so beautiful. If you want to know more about the Rockefeller Center, just go and search online and read more about it. And the beautiful thing also, buildings around the Rockefeller Center are famous places like the NBC News, the Radio City Musical Hall, and just grab something about around the areas. You would really love it. And also, if you're at the Rockefeller Center, I would recommend going at the top of the rock and just be at the observation deck. You will know more about it when you search online and just get to enjoy the beautiful view. Anyway, we finished with the Rockefeller Center and we just wanted to explore the town at night, because they say New York is a city that never sleeps, and that was indeed true.
New York City comes alive under the neon light. The streets are bustling with energy and peace, as the city awakens in its vibrant embrace. New York at night, a dazzling sight, a symphony of colors, a mesmerizing light. The skyline shimmers like
another iconic place in the New York City that is also amazing, filled with bright lights, massive billboards. Honestly, I think Times Square is the heart of New York City. There's so many things you can do there, so many things you can see. Iconic billboards, Broadway shows, street performers, dining options. You will see a lot of people. It's crowded, but it's beautiful. You can take photos, you can experience different arts, you can whatever you want to do. Basically, it's a free world there. You dance, you sing, you make videos if you like making videos, whatever it is. Basically, just go there and make a lot of memories. Times Square is lively 24/7, but if you prefer a less crowded experience, maybe you can try visiting early in the morning or late at night when there are not so many people, not so many cars, and just be aware of your belongings, because there are so many people and you never know who is who. Of course, we get to hear less of this crazy stuff about people taking other people's property here in the US. Definitely also can't miss those who have malicious intentions in a public place. Just go have fun and enjoy Times Square too.
New York City comes alive under the neon light. The streets are bustling with energy and peace, as the city awakens in its vibrant embrace. New York at night, a dazzling sight, a symphony of colors, a mesmerizing light. The skyline shimmers like a million stars as the city dances under the moon's soft bars.
New York City is one of the craziest and most expensive places to be. Basically, the whole of New York. We live in upstate New York and it's crazily expensive. So you can imagine how the city is if you're living in the city or just around the city. So one of our goals on this trip was to just find an Airbnb away from the city, because we knew that if we were gonna stay or spend the night at the city, we were gonna spend a lot of money, especially that we are a family of 5. So we decided to go to New Jersey, which is like 15 minutes away from New York City, and just find an Airbnb. And so this is the place. This place was really amazing. It's owned by a mother and a son, and they were so gracious enough to just guide us through on how to spend our time here. This place was so beautiful. We loved it. We had a great time here as a family, and definitely would want to go back if ever we get a chance to visit New Jersey again. So if you're looking not to spend so much money, then you might want to go and look for an Airbnb or basically a hotel if that's what you want in New Jersey. New Jersey is just 15 minutes away from New York City. If you have a car, or you might want to use a train or a taxi if you can, you might want to spend some time there. I also know there are people who co-host their homes, their rooms. If you are looking for that too, they are always cheaper than B&Bs and cheaper than hotels. So if you're looking to do that, then you might want also to look into that. But we really love this place and we really enjoyed our time here, and hopefully we will be back again.
Walk into the club, step right out, saying no, no. Tonight I'm gonna spend by myself, my solo. Remind myself to love myself. Nobody else gonna hold me down, down. Gave it all away, been on high speed, go, go. Tonight I'm needing me and a pre-roll to go. Cause I just need to feel the love. Yeah, when I wanna feel the love, I give it to myself. I can't get it from nobody else. I'm getting it this time. Drive back home, I know it. I'm getting it my way. It's gotta start with me. I'm restoring all my energy. I provide my own light. Slow back down. I left all my hurries on the highway. Turning up my
Another amazing place that we got to visit, and this was definitely one of our favorites of all the places we visited in New York City, is the Statue of Liberty and the Ellis Island. This was one of our main best experience because we got to be on the ferry, and the ferry ride itself is a highlight. As you sail across the harbor, you get breathtaking views of the Manhattan skyline and the Statue of Liberty, and also you will get to experience the Hudson River, which is the famous river in New York, and also book your tickets in advance, especially during the peak tourist seasons. You can either get to visit these places through Manhattan and Liberty State Park in New Jersey. For us, we went to Liberty State Park in New Jersey because remember we spent the night in New Jersey, so we had to use the New Jersey way, or you can use the Manhattan in New York if you are in New York. Both locations offer stunning views of the harbor, and this was really amazing. The Statue of Liberty is just a symbol of freedom and democracy, and if you know more about it, maybe you've read it from the history. If you don't know, you can go and read more on Google and just learn about the Statue of Liberty. And one of the amazing things that I got to learn is it was not green from the beginning, it just turned green, and you might want to read more about that. Also, another really amazing place that I got to know more about is the Ellis Island Historical Immigration Museum, where people used to come migrating from other places and just stopping here to get interviewed and also to be analyzed, and your fate was basically determined here whether you enter the US or not. And when I say immigrants, I don't mean the African immigrants only. It was immigrants from all over the world, those who wanted to come to the US because US was doing so well and people really wanted to be on this other side of the time. This was really amazing. My children really had an amazing time on the ferry. I also really had an amazing time because this was our first time being on the ferry, and it was magical and it was breathtaking. So if you're considering visiting, try not to miss coming here at least.
You knit me in my mother's womb. Oh, I praise you, God. You chose me. Yes, you chose me. You saw me in the secret place, in my unformed shape. You wove me together out of nothing. You made me. Ba, 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 da, 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 ba, 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 da, da, da.
guys, something that I haven't shared with you, and I know this is one of the favorite parts that most people love, is how to make this trip budget friendly, or basically any trip that you're going, especially if you have a family, if you have children involved. Traveling as a family of 5 for us can get so pricey, but we had a few tricks up our sleeves. Remember, I said we planned this trip 3 weeks before going, and some of the things that really helped us was packing our own snacks and our own meals. So we did shopping, I think, the last week to our traveling, and we bought fruits, we bought frozen meals, and we bought a cooler where we placed our meals when we were traveling. And New York City also is one of the places that has really good tempting food, and it's so expensive. So if you don't have a budget for that, then you might want to just prepare some nice meals for yourself. And the good thing is we went to an Airbnb, so we cooked our meals there. So during the day we just bought a few things on the streets to snack, and also we had hours when we were working, and when we get back to the car we ate our snack, and that way we didn't have to stop every few hours for snacks, and we could plunge on a nice dinner one night.
No place like home. Never gonna leave this town. But I'm packed up and gone. Never looking back, not for too long, not for too long, not for too long. So wrap me up and set me down. I don't wanna be found. Wrap me up and set me down. I don't wanna be found. Wake up from this haze. Has it really been 4 years today? So many have changed, come and gone, a song never quite the same, never quite the same. So wrap me up and set me down. I don't wanna be found. Wrap me up and set me down. I don't wanna be found. There's a strong wind blowing on the brink, and I don't much fancy my chances, but something keeps pulling me in, and I don't much fancy my chances. So wrap me up and set me down. I don't wanna be found. Wrap me up and set me down. I don't wanna be found. There's nothing I wouldn't do to get a little bit closer.
We really had a good time exploring New York City as a family, and it's an amazing place to be. I know that you guys will love it too if you're planning to come to this side. Whether you're coming for the first time or you're coming back again, I believe that the city always has something good and new for everybody. This was really amazing. Whenever you come here, be sure to visit all these places I've mentioned. Go and do research and find out which other places New York has to offer. I'm sure there's so many. I had a bucket list. I still do, and I'm hoping that we will still get a chance to execute it when we're still here, and hopefully as God gives us life. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you really loved it, please give it a big thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, Share it with your family and friends, someone who wants to come and explore New York, someone who's coming for a conference like I shared before. Please do share this video with them and hopefully they will get something out of it. I'll see you guys next time. Stay blessed, stay safe. Bye bye.